The Galactic Council's maximum security holding facility had contained warlords, pirates, and genocidal tyrants. None had ever made the guards nervous. Until him. Commander Zixthar watched through reinforced plasma glass as the creature sat motionless in the center of the containment cell. It had been 3 cycles since they'd captured him on the mining colony of Kepler 442b, and the xenobiology team still couldn't identify his species. "Analysis complete, Commander," Dr. Velmora's voice crackled through the comm. "His DNA matches nothing in our database. Not even fragments. It's as if he evolved on a world completely isolated from the galactic gene pool." Zixthar's mandibles clicked thoughtfully. "What about his abilities? We saw what he did to the Krathgan shock troops." There was a pause. "Sir, biologically speaking, he shouldn't be capable of what we witnessed. His bone density is triple that of a Krathgan, yet he moves with the speed of a Velkari hunter. His cellular structure repairs damage at an unprecedented rate, and his brain. Commander, his neural pathways are firing in patterns we've never observed. He processes information and adapts faster than our combat AI." The creature in the cell suddenly looked up, directly at the observation window. Though the glass was one way, Zixthar felt certain those strange forward-facing eyes could see him. The being's lips curved into something that might have been a smile. "He knows we're watching," Zixthar muttered. The door to the observation deck hissed open. General Karnthor, the Council's finest military strategist, entered with heavy steps. The old warrior had fought in 67 campaigns and bore the scars of 100 battles. Yet even he seemed diminished in the presence of the unknown prisoner. "I've reviewed the combat footage," Karnthor rumbled. 20 Krathgan warriors, the finest shock troops in the quadrant. He killed 18 and disabled 2 in under 4 minutes, without weapons, without armor. "Perhaps he's a biological weapon," Zixthar suggested, "a creation of the Hive Collective or the Synthetic Commonwealth." "No." Karnthor's eyes remained fixed on the prisoner. "I've seen biological weapons. They're efficient but predictable. This creature," he adapted, changed tactics mid-combat, used the environment. Calculated angles and trajectories that would challenge our best strategists. He fought with creativity, Commander, with imagination. The prisoner stood up, his movements fluid and controlled. He was shorter than most warrior species, lacking natural weapons like claws or fangs. His skin was unarmored, vulnerable. Yet something about his posture radiated danger. "We interrogated the 2 survivors," Karnthor continued. "Do you know what they said?" "They said he talked to them during the fight. Calmly. Told them they could leave if they stopped. Gave them chances to surrender. And when they didn't..." The general's voice trailed off. "The Krathgan don't know fear, Commander. They're bred for warfare, conditioned from birth to embrace death. But those 2 survivors? They're afraid to sleep. They see him in their nightmares." Zixthar pulled up the prisoner's intake file on his datapad. The information was frustratingly sparse. He was alone on Kepler 442b, operating a small civilian transport. No weapons aboard, no military-grade equipment. He was mining rare elements. When our forces demanded he identify himself, he said... Zixthar scrolled through the report. He said he was human, from a planet called Earth. "Earth," Karnthor repeated, testing the word. "Never heard of it. Check the star charts." We did. No planet by that name in any explored system. No records of a species called human in any database, historical archive, or even myth. It's as if he appeared from nowhere. The human pressed his hand against the cell wall, studying the energy field that contained him. His expression showed curiosity, not fear or anger. He was analyzing his prison, learning its weaknesses. "He's going to escape," Zixthar said suddenly, the realization hitting him like a physical blow. "Impossible. That cell can hold..." "I know what it can hold, General. But look at him. He's not trying to break out. He's studying, learning, adapting. Give him enough time and he'll find a way." Karnthor's expression darkened. "Then we interrogate him now. Find out where he came from if there are more of his kind." They entered the detention level, surrounded by a full security detail. The human watched their approach with those unsettling forward-facing eyes. Predator's eyes, Zixthar realized. On his world, he was a hunter. The containment field shimmered down. The human made no attempt to attack or flee. He simply stood there waiting. "You are unidentified in all galactic records," Karnthor began, his translator rendering the words in standard galactic common. "State your origin." I already told you, the human replied, his voice calm and measured. I'm from Earth, Sol system. Third planet from the sun. There is no such system in our charts. The human's expression shifted subtly, surprise mixed with something else. Realization, perhaps. How far am I from home? Answer our questions. What are you, a weapon? An experiment? I'm an explorer, the human said simply. I'm just trying to make my way in the universe, same as everyone else. You killed 18 warriors. They didn't give me a choice. The human's eyes hardened. I gave them multiple chances to stand down. They chose violence. I chose survival. Zixthar stepped forward. Your biology is unknown. Your capabilities exceed any species in the galactic database, yet you claim to be a simple explorer. I'm not special, the human said, and something in his tone made Zixthar believe him. Where I come from, I'm average. Unremarkable, even. There are billions like me. Stronger, faster, smarter. The security detail shifted nervously. Karnthor's scales paled. Billions? We're a young species. We haven't reached the stars yet, not like you have. But we're getting there. We're learning. We're adapting. It's what we do best. The human met Karnthor's gaze without flinching. I'm just the first, but I won't be the last. In that moment, watching the lone human standing defiant in a galaxy full of advanced civilizations, Zixthar understood why the warriors feared him. Not because of his strength or his speed, not because of his unknown biology. They feared him because he represented something terrifying. The possibility that somewhere in the vast darkness of space, an entire species of predators had evolved, unknown and uncatalogued. A species that could adapt, survive, and thrive against any odds. A species that had only just begun to reach for the stars. Humanity, the human said softly, as if reading Zixthar's thoughts. You should probably update your databases. We're coming.